A long time ago, in the heart of the lush Surinamese rainforest, where the trees whispered secrets and the rivers sang songs, all birds belonged to one big happy family. Back then, there were no small or large birds, just birds, all descended from one great ancestor. They flew together, sang together, and lived in harmony. But as time passed, things changed. Some birds became tiny and quick, others grew large and strong. Some were gifted with dashing colors, while others had voices that could make the forest stand still. As you might guess, not all the birds stayed humble. Little by little, vanity crept into the flock. "I have the brightest feathers," bragged one. "My song is the sweetest," claimed another. Arguments broke out. Jealousy flared up. The birds began holding contests to decide who was the most beautiful, the most graceful, the most talented of them all. When things got out of hand, only one bird could settle the disputes, Gonini the mighty eagle. His wings could block out the sun, and his claws were feared by all. He was strong, proud, and fiercely just. Most birds respected him, others feared him. But in every flock there was always a few troublemakers. Among them were Steve, the sneaky, rascally bird, Swallow, always darting about with sharp remarks, and Tricky Bee, who could never resist gossip. And then, of course, there were Koejake and Redbosha, two birds who simply could not get along. Redbosha, the robin prince, about proudly puffing out his bright red chest. "Look at this," he boasted. "No bird has a chest as round and red as mine." Quaker couldn't even come close. Koejake, graceful in flight but quick to temper, snapped back, "I may not have your colors, but I soar higher and glide smoother than you ever could." Their bickering echoed through the canopy. Now, somewhere nearby, the tiny but cunning colibri, the hummingbird, fluttered her wings and listened closely. Shrivelous and meddling, she flew straight to Gonini with a dangerous tale. "Great eagle," she whispered, "I heard Koejake say you were greedy and cruel." Gonini's eyes blazed like fire. "What did you say?" With one powerful beat of wings, the trees trembled and colibri was knocked from the sky. The eagle took off at once, anger crackling through the air like thunder. He soared across the rainforest, heading straight for Koejake's treehouse. Bang, bang, bang. He pounded on the wooden door with his mighty talons. "Koejake," he thundered, "open this door. It's me, Gani." Inside, Koejake jolted awake from his nap. He rubbed his eyes and called out, "What do you want? I don't owe you anything, do I? Open this door." Gonini roared, terrified. Koejake cracked the door open. Before he could say a single word, Gonini grabbed him by the neck and shouted, "You dare use your beak to insult me? I'll teach you what that beak is for." And with that, Gonini gave Koejake such a beating, not to his body, but right on his beak. Left, right, tap, 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 blow after blow, until poor Koejake's beak swelled up like a ripe plantain. From that day on, Koejake's beak stayed large and swollen, a reminder to all the birds in the forest, be careful what you say, especially about the mighty Gonini. And so, dear listener, the next time you see a bird with a long, bulky beak, remember this old tale from Suriname. The rainforest has many eyes, many ears, and stories that live forever in the leaves. If you enjoy this episode, please leave us a like and comment. Let me know which part of the story was your favorite.